Hello everybody, this is Schuzrum Fox coming at you with a 650 cost rated match here in the Schuzrum Galluss. We are going to be on Underground Base for this match here, and this is going to be the level 4 version of the Schuzrum Galluss that we got as part of the limited missions during the 7th anniversary. And yeah, similar to this suit here, a lot of suits got some level 3 and 4 variants. Unfortunately, I was not able to get all of them. I really wanted to get the level 3 and 4 White Rider and try those suits out, but I was able to get the Schuzrum Galluss here, which is really a suit I wanted to get my hands on and try out because I have not really played the Schuzrum Galluss in a while. I used to play it quite a bit. I don't think when it initially came out, because I don't think I got it when its banner first dropped, but when I did get one of these Schuzrum Gallusses, I did end up trying it out quite a bit, and, really did enjoy it, because the Schuzrum Galluss is just kind of a quirky raid with how it works, so really wanted to see how that would translate to 650, so, got this match here on Underground Base, which I'm just going to get this out of the way. I think Underground Base is probably the best map to use the 650 Schuzrum Galluss on. A lot of other maps are just really too open for reasons that I'll get into here in a minute, but yeah, Schuzrum Galluss, as I mentioned, it is a raid. It is native to 500 and now it goes up to 650 at a level 4. And yeah, you can see you are a very punchy oriented suit here. For your primary range weapon, and I should say your only range weapon, you do get the sawed-off shotgun, which is always nice to have a shotgun weapon because it can punch through maneuver armor. You also have the spike shield ×2, which is your main melee weapon. You do get 4 melee swings with that, and on top of that you have Pursuit Melee Ox Program level 2 with the level 4 version of the Schuzrum here. And on top of that, you can also instantly knock over enemies with the spike shield. No matter which way you hit them, they will count as a knockdown, so really nice there. And those spikes are also attached to your shield, so when you have them on your arms like that, you kind of have them protecting the arm areas, so a lot of benefits to the spike shield here. On top of that, you also get the magnet anchors, which are on the chest there. Those do also count as a melee weapon, and if you land the wires on somebody, it will count as a heavy stagger. And something to mention with the spike shield and the magnet anchors is that while you are using these, you do have access to the close combat program skill. So when you are using the, when you're using any melee weapon, yeah, you do gain increased movement speed, and you are also harder to stagger. So that does apply to both of those weapons there, because again, both the spike shield and the wires are considered melee weapons, so you can make quite a lot of use of that skill. And then, as I mentioned, you do have the shields as well. You have one on each arm, so offers a pretty decent range of protection. And on top of that, just for some of the other skills you do get here, you do have Shield Break Stance Mastery, so you don't have to worry about, getting staggered if any of those shields get destroyed. And then you also have Maneuver Armor. Well, actually, you gain Maneuver Armor, apparently, at level 3. Level 3 gets level 1 Maneuver Armor, and the level 4 version gets level 2 Maneuver Armor. So, on top of the Close Combat skill, which is already supposed to make you a little bit harder to stun, you also have Maneuver Armor as well, which is alright, I guess? I mean, the main interesting thing about the Schuzrum Galluss here is that you pretty much have, no thrusters with this suit, so it's very interesting to put Maneuver Armor on it, since I don't think it's a skill you will really make a whole lot of use of, but, hey, you do have it. I guess if you want to try to make a more dedicated thruster build than kind of what I did here. I think I tried to make a decent thruster build and got something alright, but I don't think this is the build I am using on this video here. One more thing I want to mention too is that earlier I performed a counter on the enemy team's Double Zeta Gundam, and yeah, you do get the mine counter with this, similar to the Camphor and the Gym Raid. I used to hear a lot back then that that counter was one of the best counters for a suit to have in the game, so I guess it applies to the Schuzrum Galluss as well. I'm just kind of assuming that maybe the mine counter does a lot of damage, and that's why it is so good, but yeah, from what I've heard, having that counter is a pretty good one to have, so you get that with the Schuzrum Galluss here. So yeah, that's pretty much everything to really talk about the suit here. Kind of spent longer than I wanted to on that, honestly, because like you don't get a whole lot with the Schuzrum Galluss. You just kind of get shotgun, spike shields, the wires, and then some, really good raid skills. You do get the 4 melee swings and everything, and then you have like no thrusters to really talk about. So probably could have just summarized it like that, but yeah, with the Schuzrum Galluss at 650 here, the main thing I wanted to see is how the suit would perform, and honestly, just kind of, playing it around, playing it in a few different matches, a few different maps, I honestly don't see much of a reason to use the 650 Schuzrum Galluss, unfortunately. It just kind of seems like it's there, like it was just kind of made for the limited missions. It can be a really fun suit to play, like even at its native cost, Schuzrum Galluss, just for, again, how quirky it is, it can be a really fun suit to play, but I think 650 is a cost that is kind of working against it. The main reason I think that is, well, something I mentioned earlier is that there's a lot of open maps in GBO2, and the Schuzrum Galluss is, just not built for those open maps, so maybe, keeping it to more closed-in maps where it can, like, have cover and have an easy way to move in on targets will help it a little bit. But the other thing, too, kind of talking about 650 here, I haven't talked about the 600 version because I have not played the 600 cost version, so I don't have anything to say on the level 3 version of the suit. But with the level 4, something I've brought up on the channel time and time again is that 650 has a lot of really good general units, and being a raid, a lot of those generals are going to be doing extra damage to you, so yeah, especially when you have suits like the Denon's on. You have the Double Zeta over here, which is a suit that was buffed recently and became really good from what I've been seeing. Again, the cost just has a lot of really, really good suits I just don't think the Schuzrum can really deal with as easily. Especially since I've been having this weird thing. I feel like, for some reason, the Schuzrum's shotgun, the sawed-off shotgun, using it at 650, a lot of shots I feel like I've gotten should have stunned. Like, enough pellets should have hit the target to kind of stun them, but it really doesn't seem like it wants to stun all too often, which is not good because other than the wire, which is stop to use, the shotgun is your only other instant stun option, and it's your only, like, real ranged option. So, yeah, definitely not good to have that with the Schuzrum here, but hey, we got timeout here. Before I wrap up, just my thoughts on the Schuzrum. Let's see how we did here in this 650 cost match here. Did get a mission complete. We got some good works in the side chat there. And yeah, did beat my rival and did get top in diversion. So, hey, did get top in something. Actually, I got second in diversions for the whole match here, but I did get first in pursuit assists. So, other than that, just some pretty okay results with the level 4 Schuzrum here. Yeah, just kind of wrapping things up here. Again, I see no real reason to use the Schuzrum Galluss at 650 as like a legitimate suit pick. I guess if you want something, you just kind of have one. You just kind of want to have something fun to play. I'm trying to think of like the best words to describe it. Like if you want to play something fun, because again, Schuzrum Galluss is like a fun suit in itself. Probably would be better to take it out to quick matches compared to rated like I did here, but if you want something interesting at 650 to play, I guess the level 4 Schuzrum Galluss would be a good suit to use if you got it during the limited missions, but again, other than that, I really don't see a real reason to use the Schuzrum Galluss. I think a lot of things at 650 work against it, that even if you do good with it, I feel like it'll be more of an uphill battle. But yeah, just kind of wanted to talk about this suit a little, because I was just very interested in the Schuzrum Galluss being at 650, so that's really everything I have for this video here. Comment down below what you think about the new levels of the Schuzrum Galluss. Could be either the 600 or the 650, because again, I haven't played the level 3 at 600 yet, so I don't have anything to say about that one, so I don't know if the, going down 50 costs changes anything, but, also remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.